Hello, my Starseeds. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you to my subscribers for being loyal, my loyal subscribers. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I really, really do. Thank you for being here. If you're just watching, thank you for watching very, very much. And for those of you that are just, well, just roaming or watching, that's good. No problem there. Please share, like, and subscribe. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. Excuse me. And but I would like it if you share it. If you just share it with others. This is the runes, the Viking runes, and it will follow on the next video with the series "Which Angels Have Messages for Me," because those are a little longer. But this will be the Viking rules for Taurus. I don't know if you can see this. There you go. For Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful illustration. And with that said, this will, what do you call it, resonate with some and not with all. Please keep that in mind. And when it comes to which angels have messages for me, please have a question for your angels and one for Mr. Pyramid, because he's going to be there. Okay? So keep that in mind. So let's start. I'm wearing gloves because I don't want to transfer my energy to the runes. Okay? They've been cleansed and I don't want my energy on them. So give me one moment, please. And here we go. Let me open up the bag here. I can get my hand in here. I will read them off to you. Wow. This is cool. Now this will be read from the right to the left. So we'll go with the first one, and I'll give you the name. It's called Raido. Raido. So let's see what Raido has to say. So just bear with me. Almost there. Here we go, and it's upright. It's in the position it should be in. And it says, of course, this has to do with, remember that this is the self within, and it's in the now, the current, the now, okay? This is for you to seek within. So keep that in mind. I keep telling everyone, please meditate for 10-15 minutes with no devices, nothing. Just close your eyes and let your surroundings, a tranquil surrounding, take over, okay? It enhances your creativity, all right? This has to do, Raido has to do with a journey, communication as well as union and reunion. There's the R for reunion. And it says, this rune is concerned with communication, with the attunement of something that has two sides, two elements, and with the ultimate reunion that comes as the end of the journey. When what is above and what is below are united and of one mind. The journey is the soul's journey. Moreover, the approach of that which is above and that which is below is realized from inmost sentiment rather than through the force of circumstances. A simple prayer for the soul's journey is, I will to will thy will. Remember that, Taurus. It's I will to will thy will. Such a prayer of intention is proper on almost any occasion and is particularly suitable as a preamble to healing. Raido is another of the runes in the cycle of the self-transformation. This is why it's so important to meditate. I mean, don't take this so lightly, okay, Taurus? This is something that you need to search and get within. That transformation, that has to be that self-transformation within, okay? As I continue, inner worth mounts here. And at such a time, we must remember that we're not intended to rely entirely upon our own power, but rather to ask what constitutes right action. Ask through prayer, through addressing your own knowing, your body knowing, the witness self, the teacher within. Once you're clear, you can neutralize your refusal to let right action flow through you. Not intent on movement. Be content to wait. While you wait, keep on removing resistance. As the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make it happen disappears. Remove that remorse, any kind of remorse, Taurus. Remove it, because those are all obstacles. So please get them out of the way, all right? Get them out of the way. Get rid of them. 2020 is a newbie. It's bringing in some new, I'm going to say waves. And you need to be prepared to be able to handle these waves, okay? Just a heads up. Now as I continue, it says, as always, the journey is toward self-healing, self-change, and union. You're concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Keep within your limits. Regulate any excesses in your life. Material advantages must not weigh heavily on this journey of the self toward the self. As they say, you know, when you remove, let's say you have a lot of shit at home. When you start removing it little by little, whether it's little by little or all at one time, you start feeling relieved. The weight that you may have accumulated before starts reducing. Okay? You start feeling freedom, some form of freedom. And I continue. As always, the journey is towards self-healing, self-change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Keep within your limits. Regulate any excesses in your life. Sorry, I'm repeating that. And of course, the journey of the self toward self. And then it says, trust your own process. That is the essence of this rune. Remember that, to trust your own essence, okay? Because you'll be right, you'll be correct. But you'll be right. You'll be on the right track. You know, it all has to do with attitude and doing the right thing. Okay? And then it says, keep on cutting away illusions. Stand apart even from like-minded others. The notion of strength in the numbers does not apply at this time, for this part of the journey cannot be shared. You hear that, Taurus? This part of your journey cannot be shared at this time. Innermost feeling, spontaneously expressed, is what is called for now. Raito urges you to undertake your journey, your quest. And if you have already begun, continue, okay? Continue no matter what. For example, if you're writing a book, don't let anything interfere, okay? What I'm saying, what I mean by that is, don't stop yourself from continuing that book, no matter what happens, no matter what ups and downs you have. Continue writing that book, okay? Now, if it were on the reverse, it would be indicating that receiving this rune reverse, it puts you on notice to be particularly attentive to personal relationships. And at this time, ruptures are more likely than reconciliations. Effort will be required on your part. Keep your good humor. Whatever happens, how you respond is up to you. Remember, this has a lot to do with how you do respond and your attitude, okay? And it also says, the requirements of your process may totally disrupt what you had intended. Hoped for outcomes may elude you, and yet what you regard as detours, inconveniences, disruptions, blockages, and even failures and deaths will actually be rerouting opportunities, with union and reunion as the only abiding destinations. Wow, that is really deep. That's deep, Taurus. I like that. Oh, I like it very much. So if you have to listen to it again to get, like, to read between the lines, do so. I mean, because it's important for you to understand that. I keep telling everybody, please meditate. Meditate for 10, 15 minutes. Please close your eyes. Let the environment take over. But make sure you're in a calm area with nothing to interrupt you. Okay? Your next one, because this is being read, as I said, from your right to your left. The one in the middle is TAURUS. Interesting. TAURUS. Wow. Cool. And let's see what they say about TAURUS. Just give me a moment. Almost there. Here we are. Wow. This is like the warrior energy and the god too. Wow. You know, it's pointing up. Up. You know, the higher consciousness. It's just beautiful. To me, it's just cool for pointing up. And it says, this is the rune of the spiritual warrior. Always the battle of the spiritual warrior is with the self. Funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes. Remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. These are the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Embodied in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like quality that enables us to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous. With TAURUS comes a certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move. Patience is the virtue of the rune, and it recalls for us the words of St. Augustine that the reward of patience is patience. The molding of character is the issue when TAURUS appears in your spread. Right there in your spread. Here, you're asked to look within, to delve down to the foundation of your life itself. Only in so doing can you hope to deal with the deepest needs of your nature and to tap into your most profound resources. Associated with the rune are the sun, masculine energy, the active principle. The urge toward conquest is prominent here, especially self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage without anxiety and in total trust. When TAURUS comes in response to an issue of romantic attachment, it indicates that the relationship is both timely and providential. The bond is to a partner with whom you resonate. There is work for you to do together. If the issue relates to your devotion to a cause, an idea, a path of conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance, although at times the kind of perseverance called for is patience. What are your priorities? How are you using your energies? Now, TAURUS is a rune of courage and dedication. In ancient times, it was this glyph that warriors painted on their shields before battle. Now, with more refined energies in play, the same symbol strengthens your resolve in the struggle of the self with the self. Now, the danger is that through hasty or ill-timed action, energy leaks out or is spilled away. If an association is short-lived, do not grieve, but know that it has fulfilled its span. Matters of trust and confidence are at issue here, and with them, the authenticity of your way of being in the world. This is a rune of powerful energy. Wow, Taurus. And reversed, TAURUS calls for examining your motives. Is it self-conquest with which you are concerned, or are you trying to dominate another? Are you lusting after outcomes, or are you focused on the task for its own sake? You will find the answers within yourself, not in the outside advice. When you consult the runes, you're consulting yourself. And it indicates that this is the action proper to a spiritual warrior. Wow. You are a warrior, Taurus. This is what you have received. This is you. This is you. And it's in the middle with you. And that's what you are. Wow, that's wonderful. And now the next one is that you've gotten here. Let's see now. That is so weird. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's called, this one has a simple word, a simple name. It's called Harvest. That's interesting. Very interesting. Just give me a moment. Here we go. Wow. Are some of you expecting? Some of you are expecting a baby? Wow. Or are you expecting something in a year? Or maybe some plans of moving on? Someplace else or relocating? That's what I got from this right here. Because it seems like it's going away. Like you're changing locations. You're not only inspired, but you're moving away from whatever. You're getting rid of shit. That's what you're doing. Okay, but plain and simple. Okay, now the harvest, or just called. Well, actually, oh my goodness. Hold on one second. Oh, it has the name harvest, but the actual name is Jera. What a beautiful name. Jera. So maybe if some of you, if you're expecting and you have a girl, maybe you can name her Jera. Jera. Just a suggestion. Anyway, here we go. This is what it says. This is a rune of beneficial outcomes. Jera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Receiving this rune encourages you to keep your spirits up. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. So Taurus, don't expect something to happen like immediately, okay? Anything that's happening around you, don't expect it immediately. I mean, you might be already thinking that some certain things are going to be happening, maybe with your partner or with work or with whatever, but don't expect it to be there ASAP, okay? It also says here, be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected, okay? A span of time always is involved. Hence the key words 1 year, because this Jera indicates 1 year. So it may take 1 year for some form of completion that's happening right now. That's happening right now, okay? Okay, the 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle of time before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Jera offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to persevere. Remember the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots? There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Gotta be patient, gotta let it grow on its own, okay? Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which, in its season, leads to the harvest of the self. And it's within self. You hear, Taurus? Okay? I may have said it before, but I will say it again. Please take 10 or 15 minutes to meditate. Close your eyes with no devices around you in a calm area or quiet area. Close your eyes for 10, 15 minutes. If you got to put a timer on, put a timer on. And just let the surroundings take over. You will develop much more creativity, wisdom, knowledge, and higher consciousness. You will reach to higher consciousness, okay? And that is for you, Taurus. Now, keep in mind that the next video will be under the series of Which Angels Have Messages for Me. Again, have a question for your angels and one for Mr. Pyramid, okay? Love you guys. Love you guys. Please love yourself so you can love others. Please forgive yourself so you can forgive others, okay? And thank you for being here and taking the time to view this. Namaste.